up every day and think about my future. Like where I'ma be in the next 5 years. Got a mind filled with ideas. They gon' hate from the jump. That's just how it is. So fuck what they think about you. Modern Nostalgia presents Word to the Wise podcast.
Episode 4.
Episode 4? 4?
Yeah, 4.
Damn. We rolling.
Niggas can't count. What the hell?
We rolling. Shit.
Damn. Not the blind off, why don't
Technical
you?
difficulties, y'all.
Not the blind off, why
Get
don't
that
you?
straightened out.
For real.
What's been going on, man?
That shit, man. You know what it is.
Yeah.
Same old, same old. Let me get you right. Oh, shit. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, for real.
Let's start this shit
That
off.
shit good.
Podcast about everything, man. Everything.
So,
Mostly hip hop and pop
Music.
culture, you know. Yeah, what's going on in
music and pop culture.
off the rip though, let's talk about that Rich the Kid situation.
What about that?
He made a video saying, you know, don't sign with them. They trashed. Just bashing him. And the owner went and said he was a clown and all that on, I think, the Breakfast Club, was it?
Yeah, ironically, I just finished watching that a couple hours ago.
So, what's so bad about his contract? Like,
We
they don't know.
though.
They ain't no information on his contract. Like,
From what I heard, though, it ain't like his contract. It's his, I think his label, which is Rich Forever. Correct me where I'm wrong, but his label is Rich Forever.
but he's on a 300.
That imprint, no, Rich Forever label is under the 300 imprint. His personal deal, Rich the Kid's personal deal, is under Interscope. And as far as the Rich Forever label, that's under 300. And then I think he got, what's my man name? Famous Dex and Jay Critch or something like that. They are under the Rich Forever label. So Rich the Kid himself is fine, but he's like, look, get me out that contract. I don't want to be signed. I don't want my
Right.
label to be under y'all no more. Essentially, I think that's what he's saying.
So he's signed to a nigga. Dex is signed to a nigga that's signed to a nigga.
Yeah, pretty much. But that ain't nothing new. Like,
Nah, I think it's kind of corny, but niggas is out here doing it. I get it though. As a rapper,
I was
I
about to
get
say,
it
though.
why you feel like you could sign somebody under you. You know,
Yeah.
because you've already experienced what it's like to be signed.
Mhm.
So it's like, oh, I can finesse him like I'm getting finessed.
But you gotta think too though, like even Drake is signed to Wayne. Wayne is signed to Birdman. Birdman is
Birdman's
signed to
signed to-
Universal. I
Yeah.
believe. So technically, Drake is in a not really
He ain't-
worse
So ain't he
situation
getting
than
out
Dex.
ain't he getting out of his contract though?
I don't know if put it like that.
I
If
thought
he ain't
his-
still-
I thought his
he
contract was
in a worse situation. You get what I'm saying? Because he was signed to 3 different
Birdman
people.
was eating off his label, man. That shit crazy.
Not really
What
doing
jo-
so much.
Shit crazy.
But yeah, I think Drake. They said something about Drake. I don't know if he was re-signing with Apple or some type of
Something
deal.
like that. I know he was opting out.
Supposed to be
like a damn-
restructuring.
like a liquor.
Some type of deal. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what he doing, but
That's wild,
Yeah,
man.
man.
But as far as that whole Rich the Kid shit, he goes off on Instagram talking about
yeah.
R.I.P. He crying, doing all this extra.
Nothing wrong with crying.
Nothing
you
wrong
know.
crying, but online. But anyway, that's people
Yeah,
do it.
man. That extra shit is what got me though, like the
Yeah.
rip thing, and I was like, "What you talking about?"
Doing too much.
The attention thing, man. But
Yeah.
that's the.
Did you see him apologize
Terrible,
about it? Like,
yeah.
I'm sorry to my fans. Nigga, you probably lost a couple fans off that one, B.
Yeah,
Keep it G with you.
maybe.
And then his labels, I mean, not his label, his contract's so bad. Like,
But you
is
don't
it
know
that
his contract.
bad?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
I
asking.
thought you
It
said
wasn't, it
is.
wasn't a statement. That was a question.
No.
His, what to you?
Here we
I
go.
know we talked about this
Here we
with
go.
with
Yeah, here we
being
go.
signed.
Yeah.
We talked about what it ain't about necessarily how much, but how long am I gonna be signed? under
It's a
me?
little of both, but for me, the
Mhm.
first question I want to know is how long is the contract gonna be?
right.
You feel me? Because it's one like don't get it twisted. I don't ever want to sign on 360. Well, I'm not an artist, but whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I was an artist, I wouldn't ever want to sign on 360 deal. But at the same time, if it's for 2-3 years and depending on the percentages they getting, and if I ain't really got much of a buzz and shit, and they gonna help me to get X amount
Hell
of money
yeah.
per show, and I mean y'all can have a little bit of it because it's not like you gonna get it forever. You just gonna get it for the time being.
Right.
You see what I'm
Help
saying?
the
And then
buzz
once
out.
I'm out that contract, either we're gonna renegotiate or I'm gonna say fuck you and go do my own thing.
Exactly.
Thanks for helping build my buzz, bitch.
Hell
and you
yeah.
made some money off of me, but now
Mhm,
imagine I already got the buzz. Imagine all the money I'm gonna make
Power and the
because I
ball
get
in your,
everything.
in your
You see what I'm
court.
saying?
so they say
Exactly.
now,
You know what I'm
so-
saying? So now I get to set the terms for the most part. You know, and it's a negotiation type of thing. But
Right.
me, it's like it's one thing if you getting X amount. I don't know the percent. I ain't gonna throw percentages because then I got to do math and I don't feel like doing that right now. But if a nigga say, "Oh, we're gonna sign you to this. Here's the percentages," and then it's a 5-year deal versus here's the percentages and then it's a 3-year deal. You see what I'm saying? It's like
Right.
I might could take that 3-year deal. You feel me?
What
Even though
the
that's
numbers
still a bit
look
of time
like,
too,
yeah,
though.
all
Like,
that time
3
you could be
years.
building a crazy buzz. And
Exactly,
could be on
without
top of rap
them.
within the next 3 years.
Exactly.
And to those that don't know what a 360 deal is, especially
Yeah.
if you're an artist, I think you should know.
Yeah.
But a 360 deal is when they sign you, they not only get your album sales, but they get your merch as far as your shirts.
A piece,
Not all of it.
a piece of
They
everything.
get a percentage of everything you sell. Like what you said, Ashanti went and wrote a book.
I was just about to say that.
They snatched her up.
Yeah. No, I don't know if she did, but she said, I guess it was in the contract or something where she read, quote, if anybody else heard this, fix whatever I'm saying that's wrong. But basically, from what she said, the gist of it was when she heard about the 360 and about them getting a piece of everything. That's one thing when you think music wise, like, oh, they get some of my merch, some of my show money, some of my album, some of my streaming. It's understandable. Because record sales died down. But then to say if I go and get a book deal, say you was getting 10% of it, and I make the math simple, I get $100,000 book deal, y'all get 10,000 of that.
10,000 off of that, and you ain't put a pen to pad.
No,
nowhere?
you ain't have a thought
Even
or
a
an idea.
thought.
Nah, I ain't.
You ain't even
so
see the book coming.
Yeah, so from what she said, she was like, hell no, like I ain't fucking with no 360 deals. I think what came up, it was on the Breakfast Club too. I think what it was she was talking about how she hadn't put out music in a while, and she was kind of low key as far as the music industry goes. Well, she got classics, so I'm sure she fine royalties and all that other shit that come with it. You know what I'm saying? Probably getting publishing checks and all that. She probably fine as far as the money goes. But I guess they was asking her why she hadn't put out music in so long and why she been so low key as far as the music. And she was telling them about that. Once the industry changed and the 360 deal came about, I ain't fucking with that because I'm used to these other type of deals, et cetera, et cetera. So I felt where she was coming from. I wouldn't sign this shit either. And I was even watching the snippet of Joe last night, and he was saying that how he's, for his whole career, how he stayed away. He went out of his way to stay away from 360 deals. And I was like, yeah, I feel you.
Hell yeah. So, if they could only take my album money, that's cool. I'm going to slide off over here with the show money and my merch.
Like, I remember Vince Staples saying something like that. Like, I think he said he lets them pretty much get all of his money he makes from
sales,
his albums. Yeah, and I don't know about streaming, but he said I'm cool with that because they don't get none of my show, none of my merch.
Important in my eyes, man.
Especially if you do 2-3 a week or whatever.
I think for artists building a buzz, the merch is more important. But building a buzz, you ain't even on the stage yet. They're getting paid to be there. I'm just saying, off the rip, where do you start with your first money making scheme? I think merch.
To a degree, but who's gonna want to purchase merch if they don't know nothing about you?
See well, just like with me, I'm trying to build my buzz on YouTube. I got a couple songs out. People genuinely fuck with it, so I think. And if I were to come out with shirts right now, I think they'd cop that shit.
Oh yeah, of course. But I'm just saying, like, see, that's what I said. It depends on the level we're saying. It depends on. I get what you're saying.
But I think your first money move would be to get merch of off.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I guess
on an independent level.
In general, that's the first one. But that's why I said though, it depends on the level you're at. Because if you're building a buzz and you
publish certain songs,
I was about to say that too. Yeah, as far as the beats and then you put the music out a certain way, or if you I was gonna say if you build up a buzz quick enough to where people hitting you up for shows.
Hell yeah.
So I'm saying then it's like which is more important then? It's trying to sell these shirts and hats and shit, or doing these shows. And it don't even matter if you're not getting a bunch of money because it's putting more eyes on you. And people are like, I like the shit he's saying.
Love show money, man, over anything, because that's what a big buck's at the end of the day, man.
Like I said though, you might do a show and only get 500 to a stack. That ain't really big boy money.
No,
like I said, it's more eyes on you, which in turn more people looking up shit you're doing, like the podcast, and they go on to stream your music. If you got your music on the streaming platforms, and they're telling their friends about your music, who's telling their friends, who's online talking about it. That's like another way of building your buzz up. So it all depends, really. It's all in how you look at it. You know what I'm saying?
That's true, man. A lot of these artists sign horrible ass deals, though.
I really want to see a nigga deal, bro.
Yeah, for him to be pouting about it, crying
like I said,
about
though,
it.
You understand? It's not his personal deal. He's not talking about the Interscope deal. He's talking about his label deal, his Rich Forever deal, which is with 300, which is under 300. He not talking about. He ain't like fuck Interscope. They won't let me off this label. They won't let me drop music. Blah blah blah. He not talking about that. He's talking about his label deal, which is Rich Forever, which has 300, which has Dex and Jay Critch signed to it. And he's like, I don't want my imprint. Basically, from what I'm getting is, I don't want my imprint under y'all no more. But this ain't the first time because the Migos was, I think they couldn't drop music for 18 months.
They mentioned Migos in there. I know Academics had mentioned something about Migos. I watched his joint this morning. That shit is crazy though. I mean, I really want to know what them percentages look like.
Yeah, that's my thing when it comes to 360.
Because, bro, if the percentages are looking pretty decent, what are you pouting about?
Okay, that's the thing though. Just freestyling it. I don't know what you would be getting a show, but let's just say they're able to get you 10 a show.
Right.
What are decent percentages where you wouldn't feel like they raping you? They helping you.
Oh.
They helping you to build your buzz. They
10 overall, or what I'm getting is 10.
No, you go there and the promoter, whoever pays you.
You
I don't know how this shit
10,000.
works. Yeah.
But you don't know what they're getting.
Yo, you get 10,000, but then out of that 10, the label gets whatever percentage. You see what I'm saying? So,
okay, out of the whole 10, that's the whole meal.
All right, I'm the promoter. You come to me, yo, I got 10 for this show. Here's your 10,000. Now, what you and your label got, that's y'all business.
Right.
What is a decent amount of that 10,000 that the label's gonna take from you, that you don't feel like they're getting over on you? Keep in mind now.
Trey. Out of 10.
That's what I'm saying. Keep in mind.
Ain't much to go around, but I got to get his money.
Is it not though? Because like I said, if you right now, we doing our thing, we building your buzz up, we doing what we gotta do, putting out content and shit. But they ain't getting no show right now. No. And they help you go from getting.
For right now. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, they help you from getting 0,000 a show to 5 to 6, 7, 500 to 10,000.
That shit feel good.
My point being, so how much would you be like? Okay, they can take 10, 20, 30, 33, 50%, and I don't feel
till
bad.
I start being like, all right, now chill out.
Yeah, it's getting to the point. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What would be the decent amount to you? Because I don't really know.
They start getting in the 45 percentile, 40 percentile. I'll be like, all right, now look, I do a lot of writing. I do a lot of work here.
Right, real shit. Y'all ain't really doing
shit. I understand y'all helping me build my buzz.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what comes into play. They not doing shit, but then again, aren't they?
Off the rip, it wouldn't kill me so much. But after a while, I'm starting to, my buzz is not even a buzz no more. It's starting to turn into something else.
And it's not just because of y'all. It's because of me making great music and connecting with the fans and shit. Yeah. That's why I said I think I'm freestyling it. You getting 10 a show. Me giving them 33% ain't bad.
And then if it all depends on what they're doing. Like you said, if you see that they are pushing your shit a certain way, and if they aren't pushing it a certain way, if you see the things that they're doing, you could do for yourself, and you didn't realize it. Maybe you start being like,
but you know what's the sad part about it? You done signed a contract. So if you see it 6 months in and you got a 3-year contract.
Don't breach that bitch.
Oh, well, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got 2.5 years of thugging it out with them taking that percentage.
Business, whether you proud or not. And I think that's what Rich the Kid is fucking up.
Yeah, but see, this is my thing about it too. Me personally, I wouldn't go and, like, if I sign that deal like that and say I got other shit I want to do, whether it's, I don't know if they would get a percentage of your podcast shit, which I already got that done, so. All right, we already got that going. So if I sign a deal, it'll be, look, I already got this. That would be in the contract. You can't get nothing. If I get endorsements or advertising dollars, you can't get none of that. But let's say they had that whole book thing in there. Or like if you write a movie script or something. Because, just because you're an artist don't mean you got to only be single-minded. Yeah. So my thing is going to be, okay, if they wrote that in the contract, guess what I'm going to do for the next 2.5 years? Sit on this damn script. Not write that book until I'm out that deal, and then I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do.
That's real shit, but
everybody else don't think.
Can they press that issue?
You can't force me to put out a book. I could come to you right now and say, "Hey, Pac, I'm about to put a book out next week."
I feel what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? You're the record label. You can't be like, "Nigga, put the book out." I'm gonna go, "Fuck you." I'm gonna be like, "Wait 2.5 years from now, my deal is over, bitch." Then you can read all about it. Funny enough, that's what Rich the Kid was running around saying for a while. Read all about it. Read all about it.
I wouldn't blame them. These artists or people who release books aren't the ones writing them shits for real.
Nah, a lot of they give the ideas and then the writer structures it for you.
Yeah,
I mean, I've looked that shit up before.
Like
how to structure out a script.
I'd do it if I had some type of buzz. I was famous. Everybody gonna buy it because of who you are. Right now, LeBron James write a book. It's gonna be a bestseller.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that.
Because they're talking about he went from Cleveland to Miami to Cleveland. Now the Lakers, that move is something so much different. He could write a book.
You know what's funny?
It's gonna be because his career is so popping.
It's gonna be a great book because he's a legend, but his book ain't gonna be as interesting as other books because he ain't got no controversy like that unless it's behind the scenes shit.
Oh, you mean outside the NBA? He don't got.
LeBron ain't got a baby.
He don't
outside of his that we know of.
Yeah, okay.
He ain't got no drug addiction that we know of. He ain't got no crazy shit going on. Imagine these other niggas' books, though. He might open that
up in his book. He might have some flaws. Obviously, everybody got flaws, but he might have them little.
I'm just freestyling because I'm thinking about certain people who I don't know if he wrote a book, but Charles Barkley was like. He had like a heavy drinking addiction or some shit like that. Remember he was getting all them DUIs.
I think he'll pull some skeletons.
LeBron ain't got I can only.
We don't know because we don't see it.
But I don't think LeBron is gonna do that because it'll fuck your image up. LeBron is such the wholesome. I'm with Savannah, 3 kids, never had no baby mama drama.
LeBron that nigga in the public eye.
The most we ever seen is Rihanna want him. Like because he's that dominant, the alpha male. But the jokes about Beyonce.
It's a conspiracy that he do got. Well, it would not surprise me if he had other women. It's a conspiracy saying he does.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
But back to
I don't believe it.
what we were leaving off as far as the books and
Yeah.
your record labels getting percentage of your books. I don't know if that interests y'all at all. Especially, I'm sure it does if you're an artist. But that shit is crazy to me, man.
It should think it's about your money.
Yeah, the whole aspect of the 360 deal. I truly get it, man. I get why it's invented. You had brought it to me the other day.
I know the name of this podcast.
We had talked about it before.
I know the name of 360.
Right.
I already got the name for this.
But it's just, you know, time like you said, the internet kind of fucked the industry up in a sense. If it could have pros and cons.
You can go ahead, yeah, because I already got mine on that.
But I guess
it's a double-edged sword.
Whoever invented that 360, I understand. You can't make the money off of the record label.
I think it was
so he invented
him and another guy,
and people just follow suit. I mean,
that's what I've heard.
If you're a record label owner, you go, damn, these record sales ain't. That's exactly what caused it no more. Yep. And get the show money, bro. I get it, man. I get that shit. I understand it fully. I don't want to sign one.
Nah, that's what I'm about to say. Like,
to push come to shove.
It depends, man. It's the percentages and the length of time, bro. Man, that's all it really comes down to for me. Because I guess it would make sense to say that the Migos must win the 360 deal then. See what I'm saying? Because they couldn't drop music for 18 months, I think it was. And then on top of that, if this guy and this other guy who created the 360 deal had y'all sign, I'm not trying to be funny. Don't know these niggas' business. Folks with T Grizzly, kind of heavy. I'm assuming he's in the 360 deal. You see what I'm trying to say? Because he's signed to 300 as well. Yeah. I almost assume that anybody, Fetty Wap was signed.
Sound they eat, you know?
300. That's my thing, though. Maybe their percentages are right. Maybe, especially with somebody like, which he ain't really hot no more, but Fetty, maybe he renegotiated shit. I don't know these people's deals, bro. I'd love to get close to these niggas and talk to them. I wouldn't come up here and tell y'all their business, but it'd be nice for us to sit in private and be like, yo, Fetty said he getting whatever. Or T Grizzly say getting whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, sit and talk with these dudes.
Yeah, I just want to know. I don't want to spread your business, my nigga. On God, if y'all ever hear this, I don't want to spread your business. I'm not that type of dude. I do want to know for my own knowing to be like, okay, so he get 30 a show and they take 20%.
Yeah, it would.
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
It would do something for my mental.
Yeah, I just want to know shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just want to know shit.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be in your pocket.
Niggas they can't be starving too much unless they're out here leasing these shits. Niggas be having Corvettes, ice the fuck out. Like, y'all making something. Y'all better not be out here flexing and ain't got shit.
I'm going to tell you something, though. That leasing shit ain't bad. This is why I'm going to give a quick example. Me and Trey was riding to the burn yesterday. That's my brother. Shout out Trey. Mr. Pick you up on Instagram. Kill me if I don't say it.
Drop that.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, make a long story short, this is why leasing ain't bad. I don't know how much it costs to lease some shit because, you know, we own the shit, whatever. But say you get a Benz right now, right? Say you leasing it for $500 a month. I did the math when we was riding to the burn.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was it'd be $6,000 a year for you to lease that Benz. For the next 17 years, you could have every new year Benz.
Every year.
And it'll cost you
same price?
It'll cost you. I'm saying if it stays that way, if you lease it for $500 a month for the next 17 years, every new year, it'll cost you $102,000. Versus right now, say I go buy that same Benz that costs $100,000, and in 17 years from now, it ain't gonna be worth that.
I get the couple
the
upgrades.
Saying?
I get the upgrades, but.
So like I said,
okay, before you do some shit like that, have some shit owned in the cut.
That was my thing though. I told Trey, I said, we always talk about, you've heard us say this shit about.
I get the lease deal probably. $6,000 for if it's a
Ferrari. It's a Ferrari. Yeah, I'm saying if it's a Ferrari, I don't know what it costs a month. That's the thing. I don't know what it costs.
Your credit better be nasty.
Yeah, like for a Ferrari. And then I think like if they see, like you probably could talk to the nigga and let them know like, look, this is my bank account. I'm not gonna jip you on no damn.
Right.
Come on, give me
some real shit.
You feel me? Like,
fuck this credit. Look at my bank account.
Yeah, real shit.
That's credit.
No, I mean, no credit too.
Enough,
no, it's credit too.
That's
but
credit
it's like,
enough.
This is what I do per show. I got this going on. Like to me, if you really talk to a nigga, especially if they the owner there. But basically, my point of saying all that is, I don't see nothing wrong with leasing. But what you just said is what I said to Trey. You know how we always talk about like, you know, we like Fast and the Furious and shit. Used to play Need for Speed.
Yeah.
So we always talk about getting Lancers. He said he gonna get the white on white. I'm getting black on black because it just look harder. Cool, I'm going to own that motherfucker. And I'm not leasing that anyway because I'm going to probably upgrade the engine, custom wheels, and paint down and all that. So with that being said, I might spend 20, 30 on that bitch, maybe 40. I own it. I lease this damn car. When I'm tired of it, send that bitch in. I got the Benz I'm leasing. I want a BM. You know what? Fuck that. I want the Maserati.
You don't necessarily got to upgrade
versus spending
the same car either. It ain't like you got to get the 2018 and 2019 Ferrari the same exact one next year. So you can actually switch off cars. I get it.
It's certain cars that I don't know if I would lease them.
I don't know if I'm about that lifestyle.
Like a Mustang. I don't know if I would lease that. Like, I probably would buy the Mustang outright.
Nah, that ain't nothing.
You know what I'm saying? I probably buy that.
They only be 30. But that ain't nothing, you know.
Yeah. It depends on how much money I got and all that. But y'all could care less about this. I just had to get that example. You feel me? But I don't see, like you said, going back to the they eating part. I would say so. Depends on what you consider eating, but
yeah.
Unless he was capping, I think a year and some change ago, T Grizzly went and bought a nice ass house for like $800,000, allegedly cash. He spent on the bed.
Shit.
My point being,
Damn,
that's some shit too though with leasing the house.
The
they
record
say it's
label
better to
getting
do
it.
that.
See, now it sounds like you fucking the record label over.
Maybe, but then again, but think
he got other investments, maybe.
probably, but deeper than that, he probably getting X amount of show. They getting their percentages, so it just goes to say if he wanted that certain type of deal, that 360 or whatever he probably could be getting even more. Probably he'd be getting even more money. But you also have to understand they're the ones who helped to build his buzz up too.
Yeah, man.
He was just getting out of prison. His song blew him up now. Don't get it fucked up with what I'm saying.
Most def.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, I ain't gonna really be able to say too much on this shit until I actually talk to somebody and see what their deal is about. You feel me?
Yeah.
Then I'll really be able to say a little more on it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever even had a conversation with a signed rapper that I know of.
Nope.
You know, to even know what.
I only know of one, and we ain't never talked. You've talked to him, but you ain't never talked to him.
Oh yeah, never on no chop it up, sit down, and, like interview.
And even then, I'd tell him straight to his face, like, look, I'm not trying to be in your pockets. You'll never hear. What if he come in here and talk to us about it? What you tell me will never leave this room unless you do it or he do it.
Right,
It'll never leave this room for me because I'm just curious. But it ain't like he in a major deal either, so I don't really know what his deal would really be.
I mean, what we gonna do if, like, it ain't like we gonna dish you or nothing, which, your record deal suck.
Yeah, I mean, that's,
you know what I'm saying?
Shit.
But hey,
you crazy.
Yeah, you gonna dish me.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you gotta watch the information. Because if he was to say some crazy shit,
true
like,
shit.
fuck you. It's like, oh, word, nigga, you forgot what you told me in that room, huh? I said it would never leave the room, but psych, I lied. You know what I'm saying? Then drop that shit on him.
Shouldn't have dissed me.
Yeah, real talk. But I would never do it unless he came in niggas' house.
Record label getting 70% of your shit.
Yeah, is that So, in that regard,
that suck. Cause think about it, if a record label is pulling off 70% of your
I don't think nobody do. Well, you know what's crazy?
People are stupid like that.
I wouldn't doubt it though, man. I wouldn't doubt a nigga getting 10 a show and he having to go break them off 7 bands. I wouldn't doubt that shit.
Fuck out of here.
Is it?
But
is it fuck out of here though?
Cause if you doing all right,
if you get but I can't do that.
Break
That's
10,000, they get
70,000.
It's still 3,000 in my pocket, enough for me to quit my job.
Enough that's the thing though.
Enough constant work
it's about
for me
what
to
you're
quit my
looking at.
job.
It's not even about the money at that point. It's about the principle. Like I feel like you really doing. I would like I could maybe deal with getting 0 now and then getting 10 a show and you getting 5,000 because I was getting 0 before.
Yeah.
And I'm a bit of a saver of my damn self. I'm gonna stack that up. I'm gonna enjoy it now. But I'm gonna stack that 5 every show up.
Man.
But my point being.
3 a week, bro.
Come on, yeah.
That shit feel good.
Like imagine you doing 3 shows a week, getting 10 a show, and you breaking them off 5. You still getting 15 a week.
And
60
you don't.
a month.
And I'm not being a spender and shit. Just hold the bread. I made more for a few hours in one night than you make in.
But that's what I said though. It still comes down to the fact I'm the one got to put these ideas and these words to the pen to the pad or finger to the phone.
So I deserve more.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
But these labels can shine that light on you and they can put you on that stage.
Exactly. To the point where once I'm out this deal, I might go to get 40, 50
touch your
or
internet no more. They want you to focus on your music, and that makes sense.
I'll sum it up with this, man. Like real shit. I'll sum it up with this. The reason I wouldn't mind, like I said, y'all don't get it fucked up saying like the boys begging to sign a 360. Don't get it twisted, nigga.
Cool.
Yeah,
we
cool on that. Niggas ain't hurting.
Depending on the numbers, hit us up.
Real shit, but niggas ain't hurting over here for cash. You know what I'm saying? Like we begging
yet.
for shit. But with all that being said, the best way for me to personally sum it up is like we just gonna use 50%, make the math simple. They could take me from getting 0 a show to 10, and then they got to get 5 off top. Now, granted, I got people around. I'm splitting the money with a certain way, with me and you, not telling people our percentages on that, but you. And maybe buying beats, which it ain't really. We don't got a lot of people unless we had like a manager or something.
We ain't got a group of niggas.
So with all that being said, I could deal with it because once I'm out that deal, the weight, especially if I make great music, my buzz gonna be so big to the point where after I'm done, come on, man, I'm gonna be able to go get 40, 50 a show. All that money I gave y'all, I'm gonna get that back tenfold.
And all the money I made off y'all is enough money where I can invest in other things to get me more money and put me in another better position.
I'm playing with stocks myself.
And I'm gonna meet people every show I go do, whether I'm in Virginia. I'm gonna meet some people that know some people that know some people. So sure, I might take a lower.
That's what I'm saying.
Just to get me the fuck out of here.
To win in the long run.
Yeah.
Like I said, tenfold. I'm gonna be good. They gonna be like, fuck you if you don't resign. We made a bunch of money off of you. Okay. And that's cool. Now watch me. I'm gonna make sure I get up with you. So when I'm getting 30, 40, 50, so I was getting 10, 20 fucking with you. Maybe even 30 over that 3-year span. Now I'm getting anywhere from 40 to 60.
Yeah.
Look at all this money that you not getting a piece of.
The boys got mind states where we can become our own moguls and shit. Yeah. Like I see the shit.
Can't tell y'all niggas everything.
Nah,
I told y'all enough today.
But I see, people
You're
that
welcome.
are moguls.
We got more ideas. You're welcome. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? It's nothing.
This is just the
Nah.
tip. But
Yeah, for real.
you know, you got your moguls out here, your Jay-Z's, your
Diddy.
your Diddy's, your Gotti's, which he does deals with Jay-Z and shit. But
They working together though.
yeah.
It's
And
other people who ain't as big.
it's not as
but
hard
ain't
to
no
do it
control,
as it may seem. You know what I'm saying? So
if you plan shit out right, man, and like you got a good team or at least a good person that you on this relatively same wavelength and same mind state with, it ain't hard to build this shit.
it really ain't. But not everybody out there got that same person that's on the wavelength.
Because you could be like, example, me and you doing business together. I could be a greedy motherfucker. Like I'm just in to get what I can get from me. You know what I'm trying to say, and not really trying to build this thing together or whatever. And it's like I'm just trying to see what's the most I can get out of it. That ain't really the case with me. You know, I enjoy doing the shit that we do together and then building that shit together. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends. Like I said, it all depends on your mind state. But it's certain people who ain't as big, like like Nipsey Hussle. He ain't as big of an artist. But I fucks with the shit that he do. Like, I've seen him talk about his investments and shit, and his whole come up.
Nipsey is that nigga,
how he move with his team and shit. I fucks with him, man.
I hear him talk outside of like business. When I heard him talking with his niggas, he don't just be talking about like business shit. He's a very smart individual.
No, yeah, for sure. And that's the thing. People think, you know, he ain't got like his face ain't crazy tattooed. They see tattoos on the face.
Yeah, he talk like a
his
thug.
body. Yeah, he dressed like a thug.
Yeah,
he a crip and all this gangbang shit. And it's like, nah.
There's
if you
a
talk
reason
to
behind
niggas,
that. It's a reason behind him gangbanging. He just ain't out here like these niggas. Hey, blood, you know, ready to shoot a nigga. I don't think he ain't one of niggas, even though he did bitch slap that nigga BT.
Yeah, that was it.
Hey, that's the point.
But shit. Yeah, exactly.
He's still a smart nigga. I'm sure he thought about that before.
No, I'm saying some gangster shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
I fucks with
Gotta
Nipsey,
let a nigga
man.
know.
He was on that crypto shit very hard at one point.
Yeah, I don't know what this shit looking like now because crypto took a little dip. Maybe he got out early. I hope you did.
I hope so, but maybe that's
brother.
why he gets snapped on my man's BT. Nah,
that's why he's
fucking with you, Nipsey. Don't come from. It's fucking cryptocurrency.
Yeah, he just mad. He just take his anger on the most random nigga. You know, he checked his portfolio.
I heard a scenario on that shit and what happened, but I can't remember exactly.
He said like the dude was coming at his man sideways or something like that, at his cousin or somebody like that, sideways or some shit. And then I guess Nipsey ain't want playing that shit and hit him with a little, you know, little pimp slap, you know. So you gotta slap a hoe, you feel me? But I'm talking about men. He says he beats women.
Man, niggas is hoes too.
Yeah. Well, he says he beats women. What the fuck? You know how they play. But yeah, man, that was a pretty good, interesting conversation.
Yeah, man.
So we'll see if the
especially if you're an artist and you watch this shit, you really should look into 360 deals and percentages.
I'm gonna be real though. I think a lot of people so money hungry, bro, that they don't care. Like I think they would sign.
Yeah.
They would sell their soul.
Especially these broke niggas out here that ain't got nothing left, and they got the mean ass struggle bars, and they really ain't got nothing. They sleeping on the couch or some shit.
Yeah. I don't know about them though. I feel like a lot of them, the one with the struggle bars, might have more integrity than the nigga that's, you know, that just wants to live that lifestyle. Like he wants to live the flashy, bullshit lifestyle. I don't call it bullshit, but you know, it looks fun. But I'm saying bullshit in the sense of like all you care about is
faking with their ice and shit. Not saying they ice fake, nah, but like niggas that get $20,000 and go spend $5 on a wristwatch. Yeah. The fuck is wrong? You gotta think
that ain't shit though. Now like $5 is like on the low end. These niggas, they getting a bust down for them 30, 40, 50 G's.
No bank account say 50. What you get in a bust down for 30,000 for?
Yeah, I mean she nice now, you know.
Hell
Diamonds dancing like a motherfucker, but
this shit nicer than your bank account.
Yeah,
I don't think I would want my wristwatch outweighing my bank account.
Speak for yourself. Nah, hell no. Hell no. But like again, that's why I said everybody don't think like that. That's why I said I think it's some people who would sign that 70% shit you were saying.
Hell
like,
yeah.
They're like, we can get you 10 a show. Because he might got a little buzz.
Yeah. You ain't got
and like, you got to give us 50, 60, 70%. He like, I don't even care. And now he getting this little, that's some people I think a lot of times, not like necessarily rich, but just example, I think they be the ones who are getting 10, 20 a show, but getting anywhere from 40 to 50%. They doing decent merch, getting anywhere from 30, 40%.
Yeah.
Taking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, they doing good streaming numbers. They got a hit. The record label get 30, 40. Again, I'm just throwing numbers, y'all. I don't know if it's 15%, it might be 20. I don't know. Point being, they got what they consider to be a shitty, especially if you getting in the game, start talking to a lot of people. You hear these 4-5 niggas deals, and you like, man, my deals suck, and you start bitching and complaining. I think that's what a lot of that shit.
That's exactly.
I think that's what it be. They be like, well, damn, they only take 10%. Them niggas get me for 30.
You get to talk to the niggas that's on the same record.
On the exact, especially if they're on the same label, or at least in the same like tier. You know how they do the freshman class. Y'all basically are peers or whatever. You like,
Y'all have convo
bro.
in them rooms.
Yeah,
They
if
call
you
it dressing room. Y'all have convo.
you up in there talking to nigga and shit. Maybe y'all become friends outside of it.
Yeah.
Like, man, trying to be in your business. What's your deal like? And they like, oh man, you know,
That's exactly what
my
they do.
lawyer got it structured
Why
to
the
where they
fuck
take
not?
15% of this, 10% of that, and they get 20% of that, but I don't mind. And then they be like, yo, they get 40% of everything. And you like, and then that other nigga on the other end like, God damn, this nigga dumb as fuck.
Okay, this bar's not.
But
yeah, that's
man.
crazy. Man.
I think that's probably what a lot of that shit be. But then again, like I said, I haven't talked to anybody, so I don't know what the numbers like. I don't know why niggas be so upset with their deals. You know, I think what it is though is like once you get on and start making money,
habits, man.
I think once you get on and start making money and you realize like, man, I really should have just kept building the buzz up myself. That's why I don't mind the slow grind.
Yeah. Especially when you really do notice your record label ain't even pushing you. Like, they don't.
That's the shit I think they get frustrated with.
And I could understand.
You getting all this money from me, you ain't even helping me.
Because if he said they suck, I start thinking, well, what are they not doing for them to suck? Like, are they not trying to promote you?
He's not the first person to say that shit. Migos went through the same shit.
Look at them now, though.
Oh, yeah, but that's the thing, because they got out of it. I heard as soon as they got out of that deal, a week or two later, maybe a month.
They already had some shit.
They dropped Bad and Bougie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh!
That's like, imagine if they was on 300
man.
drop that
nigga,
shit.
Them niggas is smart, man. I told you the story before, but I remember going to see them and which one of them were locked up?
Offset was gone.
Offset was gone. Yeah. They turned the fuck up out there, man.
This was how many years ago? This is before Super Singy Quavo and all that shit.
Yeah, this might have been 2013. This is 2013.
Takeoff was a little nigga then.
And they hit Kingston and tore that shit down outside. That shit was cool. I was not a Migos fan at the time.
But see, this is the thing. I bet this is when you had the Migos that I didn't really like. Hannah Montana.
Yep. That was what they're performing at too.
You know, China. I ain't like those Migos songs. Nah, I can't get jiggy with
them.
Them
niggas was popping,
That's the time of the Migos is probably my favorite, but I don't like those songs. Like they got some other shit like Jealousy and Broken Knees and some few other songs I'm blanking on. Then I think
so there was a third nigga.
Yeah, you just said it. He was locked up.
I'm saying all right? It's Offset. I know niggas' names. Offset.
That's the one that's with Cardi. Takeoff is the youngest one, and Quavo is the one that be singing most of the time. And they all three are cousins, but Quavo.
I don't know why I don't know this, y'all. I'm sorry.
Quavo is shit. It took me forever to figure out who was who.
I ain't gonna mixed up and shit.
That's why I don't like groups, cause then I gotta learn who's who. You know.
Nah, cause
now it was pretty easy for me to learn like side tangent. But we just talking about groups now. The Locks or whatever. Like I learned them pretty easily because you know Jada raspy ass voice.
They're so distinctively
Styles,
different.
yeah,
man.
you know what I'm saying. Styles and I knew Sheek Luce was the dark.
All three of these niggas got dreads.
Jadakiss was the one with
all
the weird
three of them
laugh.
wear the same ice.
Real shit.
Nah,
exactly. Everybody had the QC chain back then.
I'm saying so. It's, they look kin.
They are though.
So it's hard to be like, that's Offset, Takeoff. Then they names is like Offset, Takeoff.
Yeah, you gotta learn who's who.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas be calling by the wrong names all the time.
Yep.
I heard somebody call one.
Now niggas know who's who because they blew up.
Lift Off. Maybe it was dissing them. It was X actually. I think he said Lift Off.
Yeah, he was talking shit. Yeah.
So that was funny or whatever.
Yeah.
But I see how you could get their names mixed up and shit.
I'm telling you, I was like, who's who? Like, and I was learning. I'm like, oh, all right. Like, I didn't know who these man. I didn't.
Migos don't talk much either, man.
Nah, they talking more now. They talking more now. Their interviews would be now. It's not as bad. They interviews to be trash though. Trash.
You trying to say shit.
I mean, if you come from the streets though, like that's what you learn. That's what you talk.
I get it though, cause in interviews, man, or tabloids, whatever, they try to like. Oh man. They try to make you just like we was talking about with the whole Bron situation with Bronny and Zion. They try to make you say something to where they turn around on you. You could be like, yeah, you know, our record deal, all right, and they run back and say, all right, like they.
Yeah, they try to twist it. Like he don't really fuck with his record deal.
Exactly.
I said that's all right. Like, it could be better, nigga.
Yeah.
That didn't mean I don't like my deal.
Man, they'll take and twist your words. So I understand some artists are not speaking much. An interview was doing too much. Like who was it? Noisy. They were trying to accuse him of being the police. He asked too many. Or was it Vlad?
They always accuse Vlad of being the police.
But Noisy.
That shit funny.
Noisy was he was going to Atlanta in the hood.
The dude with the glasses.
Yeah, white dude. He be in he be in a trap with them niggas.
I fucks with him though. That series he was doing, I seen the one
dope,
with
man.
Pee Wee, Future.
Pee Wee, man. Pee Wee my nigga, man. I love Pee Wee, man. That nigga. He nice,
he
man.
He entertaining as fuck, man.
He's a small dude. Small
kind of
little
short, chunky
dude.
Nigga, yeah.
But he can rap, man. I like his music,
man.
He's one of the little underrated artists. He was coming up with Thug and shit, and him and Thug were like kind of had the same style. He rapped better than Thug to me, but Thug had the style that everybody fuck with the most.
Yeah, I think that, and then Thug doing the outlandish shit get people to talk about you more.
Doing that gay shit, it gets the public eye more. People, oh, you gay, and everybody looks more when you say you gay or do something gay. It's crazy.
Even though who cares?
Next
if you're
video,
gay
I just might.
Who cares if they're gay?
Bullshit. But
Alright.
bullshitting jokes.
Who cares if the nigga is gay or bisexual or not? But it's
not
just
that we give a fuck. But
it's just the fact that once you start doing it, like once you start playing around with that shit. I mean, I don't know if they're gay, bisexual. I don't give two fucks. The only reason I find it easy to think he is because of the antics he pulls, but I find it hard to believe. I heard this dude got 6-7 kids or some shit like that.
Whew.
Something like that. If I'm wrong, correct me, Doug. But I heard he got 6-7 kids, bruh.
That's a lot of heads, man.
Bruh.
That don't mean you're not gay, but
Nah, it don't mean that you don't like. But I'm saying, like, damn, nigga, like, do you really like pussy that much? But then again, if you're bisexual or whatever, I don't know, man. Fuck all that. I don't even want to go into that.
Stay out of this.
Fuck it. Fuck, I don't even want to go into that conversation, man. But
speaking of hip hop, man, we dropped a video a few days ago, man. I don't know why.
Guess you would be smart to promote yourself,
right? Promoting all these other niggas.
Yeah, for real.
Dropped a video called intro off of my mixtape. Prior mixtape dropped in December called Fear of Failure. If y'all don't mind taking the time, go check that shit out. Hit like, subscribe to the YouTube page if you haven't already. I appreciate that. We independently shot that video ourselves. Mr. Pick You Up, or Trey rather, being the photographer in that one, or videographer, whatever, whichever. And we mistakenly shot it in 720, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. We learn, we growing, so we really new to this shit, and you know we're building right now. But go check that out, man.
Yeah, so.
Speaking of rappers, hip hop, you know,
I'm the ghoulish figure, by the way.
Oh yeah, this is the demon. He plays 2 characters in this shit, by the way.
Man, that's fucking
2 whole characters in the whole.
The ghoulish.
I fucks with it. Denzellington, I fucks with it. But staying on hip hop, man.
This pretty much gonna be a hip hop episode, fuck.
Yeah, it's all good.
We're going about 38 minutes.
We had this semi debate about the whole who's more important.
No, not that.
Which
who's
one?
It was more so like who's. Oh man, I ain't gonna cut you off.
Which one we on first?
I don't even know.
There
Nah,
was
that's
two
why I
of
cut you off. I shouldn't have
There
cut
was
you
two
off.
of
Go
them.
ahead and get it off. If you say it wrong, 'cause I thought you was gonna say who's the bigger artist. It was between we were talking about first we was talking about Rich and Dex, but then it was more so
we got that out of
Rick and Meek.
Ross and Meek.
But yeah, go ahead though. Say what
This
you want.
is the debate I wanted to push. And we also spoke on the Nicki. Who's more important? Who needs who?
Who needs
We'll jump on this. We got time. We got time.
We've only been going about 38 minutes.
Shit, we got time. But all right, I'm gonna jump straight to the Rick Ross and Meek situation. Who you think is the bigger artist and why?
You already know my stance, but I'm saying Meek. What I mean when I say bigger artist is the bigger artist is, because like I said, artist is. I didn't say that, but I think it's Meek because right now I say his buzz bigger. You seen he was locked up,
just got out. That just look good on you for
yeah,
some reason.
like, yeah,
as
dude.
a rapper.
You know
Why?
what I'm saying?
I don't know. It looks.
He's still fighting
gangster.
that case with that crooked judge or whatever.
They said somebody going back.
Possibly, but
That
that's a
shit
whole nother conversation.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I make a long story short. I think that Meek's the bigger artist.
And he did drop some fire, man. He got some fire ass videos and shit too.
I heard he dropped a little. I think he dropped a little EP or something that had like 4 songs. I could be wrong. Maybe it wasn't him, but I think he did. Matter of fact, I think that was him and Ty Dolla and somebody else I believe out there. Song sound alright. Trey be playing that shit, but my cup of tea. I like the hard stuff. Pause. You know
I'm gonna stick with Ross, and not because he the one that signed Meek, but Ross, like, he came way before Meek. All right, the longevity matters to
Go ahead
me.
and get your point because
It matters to
I'm
me.
gonna let you go.
I will say definitely Meek is a better rapper. And
Oh,
people
know
do
about
say
that one.
people do, huh?
We can definitely talk. Ross
Ross nice, man.
Shit.
Ross nice as fuck.
We can listen to some,
But
once we hit the car and head to Raleigh,
we
can
definitely
listen to
will.
some. We can play
Yeah,
some Ross.
we're gonna do that. We're gonna have that a beat.
Ross.
But I say Ross is the harder artist based off. Not only did he sign Meek, but the longevity. Ever since hustling, he been on. Meek was not thought of back then. Nobody.
That's
knew
why you
the
can't
fuck
really compare
Meek was.
that though.
And no, I'm not saying that don't. It's just the longevity of
Longevity
how
matters
he
in a
he
certain
remained
conversation.
hot and is still hot to this day. He dropped something right now.
But that's the
shit
thing. The
selling.
conversation was who's the bigger artist. We didn't. If we're
Still
talking the
Ross.
legacy talk, it would be, of course, Rick
Definitely
Ross,
Ross
right
got
now.
that.
And as of right now,
But I'm
we
still
don't
adding
know,
that
though.
to this list.
You can if
this
you
good
want to. I'm
little
just saying, I don't
laundry
know if that
list
really
of
count,
why
though.
he's the harder
Y'all
artist.
let me know if he got a point or not.
Oh,
But,
yeah, definitely.
yeah.
But
I don't know, man, because you can't throw.
I just feel like, and
You
if he
kinda giving him
all
an
right,
advantage.
all right, he dropped right now. Who So you telling me Meek could outsell Ross?
Easily, Meek is
Meek
gonna
got the youth too, man.
Come on,
Meek got the youth in the palm of his hands.
Easily, I don't even think Ross do crazy numbers, to be honest. Meek easily gonna outsell Ross.
Either way,
again,
Ross get a percentage. So what's happening, nigga?
Again, the buzz though. I mean, I'm sure Meek
don't even matter.
But the buzz is what I'm saying. That's why I say I think when we're talking bigger artists, we're more so saying whose buzz is bigger. Essentially,
that's a good one because Ross still is that nigga over Meek to me.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you something because this was on Joe and them podcast, and this will make a perfect. This will easily kind of answer what I'm asking you. Who's the bigger artist, Travis Scott or Rick Ross?
Ross.
Is what? Who do you think does bigger numbers? If
I'm not huge
drop,
on Travis Scott, but I know he got some fire.
But if they drop, they both drop an album tomorrow. Who you think does bigger numbers, Travis Scott or Rick Ross?
Travis got a lot of shit going on the radio right now.
I'm gonna just tell you straight up. The fact that you had to think about it tells me that you're not. And I'm
not really into Travis,
guy.
bro.
I don't fuck with.
Who he under?
Travis, I'm not.
He won it, at one point.
I was about to say that. Is it good music?
I don't know. I don't know. That's why I run to Ross because I know Ross is still that.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Nigga,
so that's why we came and had a conversation. If you don't, and again, I don't know Travis music. I know how big of an artist he is, though.
I know he be auto-tuning the shit out of shit. Hey, that's him.
They say that he's top 10 biggest artists out. Like
what?
They put him in the top 10. This was on Everyday Struggle.
I look.
They said he's supposed to. I'm not to cut you off, but just to get that off, they say he's supposed to drop tomorrow, I believe. And that's why I asked about Ross because allegedly some rumor going around that Ross might just drop a surprise album tomorrow. I don't know about all that. I don't see that happening. But they were saying how big of an artist Travis is, and if he drops a great body of work, how he'll be in that top 5 with like Kendrick Cole, Drake, and then it'd be like
Travis Scott.
And
well, you know he was one of them industry seeds, right?
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
Yeah. He was already his
Never
pops.
heard that.
His pops was already in the industry.
That don't make you an industry plant.
Oh, what makes? I thought when you already got your foot in the door, your pops is in the industry. You think he can't go string?
That don't mean they can't help you.
Open
but if you don't make good music, then who gives a fuck? Like if you don't make music,
true shit. I'm not denying his music.
I never heard that.
But
shit
he definitely
had
that outlet. Like
I'm just saying that don't make you an industry plant. I'm not saying he didn't have no help. It's a lot of people that have shit like it's a lot of people in the industry that are related. Like I think they say Snoop Dogg and Brandy and Ray J are related.
We can get on that debate too. What necessarily
Dame
makes
and Stacey Dash are related. Like there's a lot of people in the industry that are related to each other. Don't mean that one made the other one famous or put the other one on. If you still in a good actor of music,
hell no, I'm not denying man. He's talented.
I just don't follow his music like that.
No,
I've never even listened. I can't say I don't fuck with it.
I have heard, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
He's not very rapidy rap. He don't do that.
Nah, he's more harmonizing. Hype.
I don't know what he sound like without the auto-tune, but hey, it's working out for him.
Yeah.
But back to the debate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead. Like you can't even persuade me. I go Ross being hotter than me.
He tweaking, y'all.
But people do love me. But people love Ross. That's a really good debate.
Hold on though, you gotta explain. No longevity. How is Rick Ross hotter at this moment than Meek? What are you talking about?
Meek dropped something more recent than Ross. Ross
dropped the album last year. Heard it was fire.
Yeah, it was.
You heard it.
I'll let you hear the intro. He was like, finger fucking bitches in the holy water.
Oh, okay. Tell my only daughter.
Tell my only daughter. This nigga Ross wild.
What the fuck he on?
But
nah, I ain't heard that.
That's a very, very opinionated debate.
Yeah,
but there are facts you can throw in there that make it stronger. But I don't know, man.
Really, that's more of a perception thing until you see the numbers and shit. My thing is like, Meek hotter though. He just got
numbers do lie too though.
Oh, you already know. I say that all the time. That whole thing about numbers don't lie. Y'all tweaking off of that.
Numbers are the biggest.
Y'all got the game
liars.
all the way fucked up. Yeah. Particularly, not to go to sports.
I was about to say that, but you win. NBA, you win rebounds. They say you win the games. I've seen niggas win the games.
No, I'm gonna say with the LeBron shit. I'm not saying LeBron's the greatest. I don't really know if there's a GOAT, but with that whole conversation, he's 3-6 in the finals. But then most people have LeBron definitely top 5, if not top 2. Like him and Jordan are 1 and 2. So my thing is, how can he be top 2 if they say numbers don't lie? Apparently they do, because how can he be number 2 if he's 3-6? Wilt Chamberlain. Not Wilt Chamberlain. Your boy Bill Russell got 11 of them things. They talk about how dominant Wilt Chamberlain was in his day. All them crazy drop. What was it? Average 50 points a year or some wild shit one time, and like 20, 30 rebounds or some crazy shit. So how he not the GOAT doing crazy shit like that?
Kareem did make a good statement recently.
Yeah, that's what made me say that shit about. I don't know.
That?
Well, I've been saying I don't know if there's a GOAT, but when he said it, not to me. And this is the best way to sum this shit up. I'll get off of it. We can go back to the other shit, but you can't really say there's a GOAT when you compare LeBron's competition to Jordan's competition.
Yeah, you can't.
It's not even fucking
it's more
close,
so,
man.
With everybody these days, it's more so who you like more.
Real
You
shit.
can say that GOAT shit. Who's the favorite? Who's your favorite? And who's the greatest in
And
your
so that's
eyes?
basically saying LeBron's the GOAT
It's
to
all
me
time.
because X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna say I've been done with that debate because we still have it, but
Yeah, 'cause
I'm
it still
done.
comes
It's
up.
let's come into
Essentially,
an end.
it's like you say LeBron's the GOAT. I can make the argument for why Jordan is, but to
Yeah.
me, I can also make the because
So
like
why
you might say
Kareem
LeBron,
and why
you'll say
Bill Russell
LeBron's the
is.
GOAT. This, that, and the third about numbers. Okay, cool, but LeBron had 3 or 4 extra years on Jordan. Actually, he had. Now
What?
now whose fault is that you didn't go to the
the
league?
time of day.
No, I'm
Right.
gonna say,
Whose fault is that?
yeah,
Jordan.
I didn't tell you to go to college, Jordan.
Right,
That's
bro.
your fucking fault. You could have had just as much time in the NBA as
Could
LeBron.
have had 12,
And you also
15 rings.
took a year off or got forced out. I don't know what the story is.
Yeah.
Point being, who's to say? Like they'll say LeBron gonna crush Jordan with the numbers. Nigga, you better. You been in the league longer. What the fuck you
That's
talking
real
about?
shit. And
I say that shit all the time.
So
That's that's the way the numbers are.
But that don't make him
you
GOAT
can't-
either.
That's what I'm saying. You can't say LeBron numbers shows he's the GOAT. LeBron had
they
more
also
time.
show he's not too.
Yeah, so and that's why I say you can't say Jordan 6 rings shows he's the GOAT. No, it does not because look at the competition, bro.
Look at Bill Russell.
When the fuck did Durant? When the fuck did Jordan ever play a team? Not only like the Warriors
With three
before,
niggas of his-
not only
against
like
three
the
niggas of
Warriors
his caliber.
before Durant, but then Durant go. When the fuck did
The
Jordan ever
fuck?
play a team like that?
Not now, not ever.
And then they try to say, well, insert Jordan where LeBron was. So you mean tell me last year put Jordan where LeBron was, they would have won?
You could have
4
put
out of
Jordan on
7?
LeBron's team.
They
They would
would've won
not
4 out
have
of
won that
7?
shit.
Y'all crazy. If y'all say that shit, then it's like, all right, you got it. I don't even want to talk to you about sports because I don't know how
Fuck
the
outta
fuck.
here.
Skip, I
Fuck
don't want to
outta
talk to you about sports because that's the type of shit he say.
Skip.
He'll say LeBron would have. I mean, he say
Deion
if you
Shannon.
put. He'll say. Skip will say that.
Fuck Skip, man.
Take LeBron. Damn.
I like Skip, but fuck
him
Skip, man.
down.
I can say I like you and fuck you. And say fuck you.
Pause. Come on now, Skip. You're not gonna tell me that. Skip, that LeBron. You telling me, Skip, that LeBron James could have been switched out with Jordan, and that Michael Jordan would have won that.
Yes, Shannon.
Skip. All that extra shit he be doing. Now he done.
I'll
They
fuck
just
with
everything. This nigga every day now he say or do some shit. They turn it into a meme. That,
Every day.
that-
Every
that-
day.
whoa! That shit is funny as hell. I seen one. I just got to say this. This shit was so funny to me. Do you know how niggas? I swear to God, blah blah blah. So the shit went. I can't remember exactly how it went. I'm fucking it up. But basically, it was like, swear to God that you ain't cheating. Like it was like, girl, swear to me that you're not cheating. And then the guy goes, girl, I swear to God. It was I swear to Gio. And then the bottom part was Shannon going, whoa. Oh, it was like God. Whoa. Basically, God saying, whoa, nigga, don't be swearing to
Don't
God
swear
on
to
me.
me,
You know
yeah.
you cheating on your girl. That shit was so fucking
That's
funny,
funny
boy.
as hell. God reaction, basically.
Yeah, that shit had a nigga
Skip.
dying, boy. But yeah, man.
But what were we?
Just
Shit.
talking about the
Who's the GOAT?
nah,
No.
before that, the music, the bigger buzz.
Perception.
Say what you want. Yeah, it's up to you to say who's the bigger. I say right now, Meek is bigger. Overall, right now, if both of their careers stop, who's the bigger artist? I'm gonna give it to Ross easily because of the longevity part. But
Yeah.
if we talking currently, nah, I got to give it to Meek because it ain't too many more
Yeah,
people that's
also,
probably more popping than Meek.
You were saying not overall, currently. The
Yeah, that's what
hotter
I said.
artists.
Right now,
okay.
who's the more? We said
I'm
who's
still
the hotter
going Ross.
artist.
I don't care,
Sleep,
bro. I
man.
just don't care.
Who would I rather listen to though?
I would
Ross.
rather listen to Ross.
Ross,
I
easily.
fuck with his style.
Fuck with me,
I
too,
fuck
bro.
with, and it's not because this biasness, as I talked about, I was going biased for my favorite artists and shit.
Yeah.
This ain't even a biasness thing. I just feel like Ross is the hotter artist. I could be completely wrong because numbers will tell different, but numbers lie.
Mm-hmm.
All right, since we want to go hottest artist, and this is, I won't say who's hotter here, but it's a good debate.
Mm-hmm.
The whole shout out to Juan, man. He was my guy to Juan. He watches the podcast and he also brought it up to me. I hope he noticed that last podcast. Last podcast we mentioned Nicki and 6ix9ine. We mention him every podcast. Good God.
Somebody's doing their thing.
Yeah, obviously.
For real.
And we talked about the Fifi song, and niggas ain't like it. I fuck with it personally. Not heavy, but I fuck with it. I like the sound. It sound cool.
Go back and rewatch the tape, y'all.
And
He a lying ass nigga.
I didn't say that.
No, nigga.
I fuck with it. I like
We
the
both
sound.
said- I
I'm
said
not
it ain't
huge
for me.
on it.
I said it ain't
I'm
for
not
me. You
huge
said
on
the
it.
same shit.
But
I
that's
thought
cool.
you said it was whack, but
I just cool.
you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Oh,
I
it
think
grew on
as
you.
I recall, we can go back and look, but I recall it being me saying it was
Fake
cool.
ass nigga.
But
Funny if I'm wrong too.
our
Who's the fake one now?
But,
yeah, Fifi.
argument was, and we made an argument before they did on like you
Yeah.
said, they did that shit on
Y'all welcome.
that show, the other podcast. But the argument was who needs who, because Nicki is the top dog, well was, or maybe declining because of Cardi and this bitch. Then you got 6ix9ine who's rising. You
I'm
know,
gonna say that.
maybe they meeting in the middle, but who needs who here?
I put it like this: it's a good look for both.
Yeah.
You know, music wise, because Nicki is, you know, I don't want to say it. Nothing against Nicki. Oh God, the bar's gonna kill me. But nah, it's nothing against Nicki. I ain't gonna say nothing negative. It's just I feel like she's not as relevant as some people would try to say she is. You know, look at this nigga trying to hype it.
Ooh, you sure about that?
In general,
She's still dropping hits.
Oh, this is a fuck that damn Fifi debate. What hits?
She got that Motorsport ain't hers. Oh,
No.
Damn.
What
Nicki.
else? Chung Lee, not a hit.
That's
Barbie
not a hit?
Ching's not a hit. She dropped a song with Ariana Grande. I think they said went to 43 on the Billboard. Ariana Grande is a huge superstar, bro.
Yeah, but her, she ain't what she was. Is she? She still dropping hits like that? I don't be checking the pop charts like that.
Me neither. But I'm just saying.
But I do listen to pop. Don't get it twisted.
It depends. Nah, I ain't gonna count.
Bob 93.3.
Nah, I definitely
But,
keep that shit.
101.9 kills me, man. I can't really stand. I ain't get on that.
Yeah, boys ain't talking about random radio stations and shit. What the fuck?
But I feel like they both repelled each other in a sense. But I will say, in my opinion, Nicki needs 6ix9ine a little bit more than
that's a strong word too, though.
Her.
Need is a strong word. I know what you're trying to say.
Maybe need ain't the word we need to go with.
I ain't trying to use semantics here, but I'm just saying.
Who could use who more? I think Nicki could use his help because
I think
she could definitely use him more than he could use her at this point because there's a lot of artists who could have picked over her.
I say that too. I say that
it is a good look on him.
God damn though,
yeah, very good look on him.
Because you get introduced to a bunch of fans who probably never heard of you as far as her fans, bro.
And she has a huge fan base. He does too, but he's just on the rise.
That's why I said it's like
she's not like declining so heavily, but it is. She's declining, bro.
Yeah, I don't.
Unless she drops some hot shit right now, she's on decline.
Nothing again. I'm dead ass. Nothing against Nick, but I heard she pushed the album back again. This the second or third time already. Now people say
she's so nervous.
Good. I said this yesterday.
Her album, her people.
This girl tried to tell me like, oh yeah, it's because some song didn't get clear. Okay, let's just say you're right. I'm gonna run with you on that premise, even though I don't think that's the real reason. You mean to tell me that this one song is stopping? You mean to tell me you just found that out?
That's an excuse.
Even though you've been saying for the last month or so when you was probably longer than that when you was gonna drop the album. You should have been made sure even though it's not Nicki's fault or responsibility. That's why I said nothing against her. Your team should have been got that shit clear.
Do you think it's the label like, yo, we're not fucking with this?
I think no. I'm gonna tell you this is what I think it is personally. And Academic said something similar to this, ironically, right after I thought it. And I'm not saying he got it from me, obviously. He don't know me. But my whole thing, I think it was Academics. It was somebody I watched a couple days ago or so. My thought is this, or maybe it was yesterday. I don't remember. Anyways, my thought is this. I think what it is, she don't have that buzz ready right now. Like, her buzz ain't but so big. Nicki really cares about the numbers, especially because everybody keep pitting them together, even though I think two women can coexist. They keep saying, Cardi or Nicki, Cardi or Nicki. If Cardi did better numbers, you know, she had a platinum single, multi-platinum, I believe, Bodak Yellow. She been on shit with Bruno Mars.
Hell yeah.
All these hit records. She's dropping the hits.
She killing right now.
Nicki hopping on songs, they doing okay. But for somebody of your stature, they not doing that good.
They not.
Summing up my point, she's even doing shit like if you buy tickets to my show, you get a CD, which is going to help her album sales. I kind of look at that almost like semi-cheating.
You reaching, baby.
But whatever. So my point being, I think her shit is, I don't have a song that's doing the numbers like that as far as streaming wise. And I heard that for her to be such a great superstar, her fans don't support her enough with the streaming. Her streaming numbers be sucking. So with all that being said, that's what I think it is. Her buzz ain't big enough to drop the album right now. They don't think, she should be doing easily.
It really ain't. She ain't really dropped no, like you said, hits.
Smash, bro. Nah. Like she should easily do, I say anywhere from 350 to $500,000.
Cardi got that covered
easily.
right now.
That's what I'm saying. So I think that's why Nicki pushed it back because she ain't
they
got that.
They might be pushing her ass out the industry, bro. Like not out the industry.
I was thinking about that too, like on some conspiracy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Making way for Cardi.
We're gonna get back on conspiracy, man. Cause I heard a couple people say they fuck with who's having conspiracy.
Oh, we
talk.
definitely
All we
will,
about is
man.
fucking
We
music
definitely
and pop
will,
culture.
man. That
That ain't my style.
Shit.
That's him.
That dark web shit caught people's ear a little bit. So
not just that,
we definitely need to reach out and talk about other shit.
Flat Earth and ghosts and aliens and did we go to the moon? People was liking that shit because other people had those curiosities too. You know?
Yeah, man. We have questions like that. Like I said, off the.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it more up here.
Like we said, we can't tell y'all everything.
We definitely have hella conspiracies we talk about. Crazy conspiracies. Some of y'all think are outlandish shit.
Oh no! If I really told everybody the shit I thought, they would think I'm a psycho or crazy.
Oh, niggas ain't
that
fucking
shit
with
us.
us.
Real. Nah, some people will, but it's gonna be niggas go.
Yeah.
Unsubscribe.
Like I said, man,
you know what I'm saying? That type of
get
shit.
your tinfoil hats out. You know.
Yeah, for real. I'll go make a tinfoil snapback. Fucking mean. Shit.
Where we at as far as time?
About to sum it up though. We at like 50.
I think I want to start doing this
54.
thing, being that we are word to the wise. I want to do this thing at the end of the segment called "Have Some Words of Wisdom" at the end.
Corny.
It'll tie into what we're trying to get done here,
you.
and probably use that as like
what the fucking dweeb.
probably use that as a little segment at the end to like set a tone for next podcast. You know what I'm saying? Something, man. And we, we're gonna have our other segments. We ain't gonna speak it out here in case these other podcast competition won't smoke and try to steal. What we got going on.
This bar ain't this bar.
Exactly.
This record ain't
we will up and dish you other podcasts.
But nah.
Fuck nigga.
Yeah. But, oh yeah, I live in there. Okay.
But
anyways, I guess to sum up that though, I think because I got to get that off. I think that it's a good look for both. It's like 50-50 to me. It's great for Tekashi. You get introduced to a whole nother set of fans.
Hell yeah.
Get to be one of the biggest artists on the planet. But then on the flip side, it's good for Nick because it gets you to a bunch of, maybe some people, they probably heard of her, but it's a good look for you some kind of way. I guess it's more of a good look for, man, maybe it's more of a good look
Nicki.
for Tekashi, but
I'm leaning Nicki.
Yeah, but then I'm saying, I said Nicki, but then when I think about it, I feel like he gets more of the benefit. He gets the fans.
He get the benefit.
I get the fans he didn't have.
It's more, yeah. He gets.
She got like 100, just on Instagram, like 100 million.
And then he pulled a race car. She got a lot of white fans. Not saying he don't, but his white fans
show, that's what it is,
will boost up, and his personality is crazy.
She has those
already,
pop fans, and this is more of a crossover pop record.
Exactly, and I could definitely, as crazy as Tekashi is, he gonna jump on a pop record real quick. He gonna do it. He's going to.
I mean, that's what this is supposed to be. Semi. Yeah, real shit. Yeah, that's what they say.
But they better not hand it off to hip hop, cause I don't consider hip hop either.
So if it ain't hip hop, then what you going? It's gonna be
pop, nigga.
Pop.
We can have like they have about the white and black draft.
You know what I'm saying?
The pop delegation can have
for
pop.
real. You know what I'm saying?
They can have Tekashi.
Y'all can have that one. Yeah.
Now that song.
Yeah.
We'll keep Tekashi.
Gummo,
He might be good for the
we'll keep
pop.
Gummo and I can't even think of the name of the other ones.
We should have a segment like that too.
For real.
Who we trading off?
A little mock, like songs and shit. Certain songs we would keep and trade off.
Right,
or
trade
artists.
that shit off.
For real.
That's one thing. We gonna end this shit.
No. Go ahead.
That's one thing that
that
the Migos have successfully done and have not taken too much scrutiny for hopping over and doing pop songs. I don't know if you've heard it. They hopped over and did this song doing the same ad. Oh, mama. Like they still doing that shit and rapping.
But I ain't heard a lot of those pop. The only one I heard was something with Katy Perry. I think it was.
They did one with Katy Perry. They got this one with this kid, this guy.
I don't listen to pop.
He'd be like, shake
it gotta
that
be
down
official
for me. I could be doing the wrong ones. Ooh. It'd be like, to me, it's cheesy and trash. But to the world, to the masses.
I'm sure it sounds nice. I'm sure it sounds
nice.
I ain't heard it.
Because they don't come in on a...
I'm trapping the
Yeah, they ain't doing that shit. They on some, like, little mama shake that ass up, man, typical shit. But the song is a hit.
Yeah.
And it's, I don't know, I don't want to call it top billboards, but it's up there.
I mean, I don't doubt if that dude, whoever they did
man.
it with, is popping or whatever. I ain't heard the shit, you know, so I don't really.
We definitely gonna ride to it on the way to Raleigh. That's how much. No, we not.
Right.
I'm telling you, like, you ain't trying to hear that shit. Like, I ain't trying to hear that.
I mean, I would play it just to see what it sounds like.
I can't remember the lyrics, but yeah, they.
You sure was singing it? He don't remember the lyrics. He sure was singing that shit though. Look at he vibing to this shit. I don't know the lyrics, but man, on that note,
we out of here, baby.
We about to mash out.
This dude. Like I said, got no words of wisdom for y'all today, but
I ain't really got none either.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
Stay loyal, you know. Keep it G.
We still in the slogan, stay thirsty, my friend.
I ain't still shit, nigga. I kept it real. You a fucking copyright type nigga. Copyright infringement ass.
But
I'm gonna bleep that out for the sake of us. Goofy ass. They should be happy. Shit, we promoting y'all shit.
Yeah, stay thirsty.
Bitches. Anyway, niggas just gonna send my
if you made it
jokingly diss
if you made it here to the end of this podcast, we appreciate it. We're gonna post this one soon.
Nah, it'll be up by no later than Sunday, but probably like Saturday.
But we talk about it like it ain't. What's today?
Thursday. Don't worry about what
this
today
would be
is.
awesome. Like,
yeah.
So
who gives a fuck?
If you watching this, we drop weekly, man. Be ready for that.
What day it is.
If you fuck with us, man.
Yeah. I mean, we just dropped one a few days ago, so. Nah, I don't care if they know what day it is. I just say it because we'll be like, because we could pretend it's Tuesday.
Because it did fuck with us. We did it last podcast, and it was like, damn, we shouldn't have said the dates.
Nah, yeah, because it's like we'll say it'll be up by Sunday,
we put them out days,
and then that bitch don't come out till next Monday because of getting tied up with shit.
So if you think our subjects are late, nah, it's just we be posting them a little later than what we.
But that's the thing though, like
Not that it
shit we
matters
talking
so
about,
much.
yeah, the shit we talking about
The
being on
shit
point.
stays, you know.
You know what I'm saying? They talk about
Like,
it for a week or two.
Well, I don't say we fucked up because we didn't. We touched that subject before Everyday Struggle did, as far as Nicki and Tekashi. So
Nothing against them.
nothing against them,
Fucks
but
with
if it makes us feel like shit, we on the right track here. If we did this before they did, and it hit for them, so
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, man.
Yeah. Guess we get up out of here, man. Y'all already know.
Yeah, man.
Well, I don't want to say y'all already know. Like, niggas really already know. But follow me on IG and on Twitter at justcallme_Jew. That's J-U, by the way, not J-E-W. I tell you, I'm going to make sure niggas know. I'm not Jewish. That I know of. But anyway, also follow me on Snap. Even though I don't really post too often. Same thing, just call me _Jew. J-U. And there's a 90 at the end of that. Somebody else already had my name, I guess. Whatever. That's pretty much it. I don't have Facebook. It's on you, my friend.
Just follow me on Instagram, man. I be on everything, but Instagram is where it's at for me now, man. It took a while for niggas. It took a while for niggas to convince me. I actually had Instagram and would have a bunch of followers, but I deleted my old Instagram back in 2012 or some shit. And I kind of restarted mine this year, and it's doing good, man. Getting numbers getting up there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, at Press Blunt. Follow me. I did all that talk
I
about.
was about to say, you gonna point
follow me at Press Blunt, man. You will ain't no need of me saying all the other ones. You'll see it up there. You'll follow.
Lazy fuck.
You gonna find a link to this.
Lazy
YouTube.
fuck.
You gonna find a link.
Lazy
to everything.
fuck. Damn.
But till next week.
I was just gonna sit here and be mad awkward, just do some mad awkward shit. Peace. Yeah, I think that was a pretty good episode, though.
Yep.